If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course. What's up traders, this is Vee Trades and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Unity software with the ticker symbol U. This was a viewer's request and thank you for your donation. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. Here we have the daily chart for Unity, and I can see the price action all the way since February of this year, but I will be focusing on the price action since April. So since April, there was a large move down, which I can draw with the channel. So it looks like prices were contained inside this channel. And then after that earnings report, you can see there was a huge gap down, and we broke on this side of the channel, which led to a breakout on the opposite side of the channel, about the same amount. And then we kind of went sideways. So usually this is classified as indecision. Whenever the market goes sideways, you're going to have indecision in the market, or you're going to have whoever is moving the market taking a break. So it looks like sellers are just probably taking a break and waiting for the next move down because earnings are approaching. Whenever we have a high volatile event, usually that's when price action calms down, because that's where most traders are out of their positions, because they don't want to be holding on to something and get a huge loss or stopped out. So that's where we're kind of just going sideways after that earnings report. We're going sideways into this earnings report. Let's see if I could find any more details leading me to believe that we can go lower. This is important right here. You can see that we are going sideways, but we have started to make lower lows and lower highs. So you can see we had a high point back here in June, and then we made a low. And then this high point right here in July was lower than the high point in June. And you can see that the pattern was continuing all the way until now. So if I draw that, you can see that we could put a channel on this price action and realize that we could be trending down. So this is kind of like two patterns in play right now. We have a sideways range and a downtrend channel. We'll have to see which ones traders want to play. But again, this just gives you more clues as to why prices could drop lower. We also are having a hard time getting back above that EMA, so we could see a drop down. Now if we do see a drop down, and if it is successful, the breakout, where is my target? My target is going to be the width of the range, and this one's right around the 18 or the $19 level would be the target if we break down. If we break up outside of this range, I would give this a $60 target. Let me go and mark these with a horizontal line, and right there at the 19. So those are my two targets. There's a lot of indecision on this chart, so it's not really giving me a clear bias to where prices want to go. If I have a hard time reading the chart, or if I see indecision, other traders are seeing the same chart, so they're gonna have probably the same conclusion. They're gonna come to the same conclusion as me. So we'll have to wait and see. But this is near the lows, all-time lows of the stock. So we're gonna have probably some longs trying to pick bottoms. So we could see a vicious down move if they are incorrect. So let's go and wrap this up on the weekly chart. And here we have the weekly chart for Unity software. I can see the price action all the way since its IPO back in September of 2020. So this stock has been on the market for less than 2 years. Let's look at the price action since this huge move down. It looks like it's a spike in channel. So we had a spike down, which was right over here. Let's go ahead and make that green. And then we had a flatter channel afterwards, which is what you expect. So prices are still downward bias. So as long as we are below the weekly EMA and not making higher highs and higher lows, something like this, when we get above the EMA like this and start making higher highs, higher lows, unless we do this, then I would just keep on the back of my mind that we are still in a downtrend and we would be seeing lower prices. So that low back on, it looks like early May, at right around the $28, $27 level will probably be taken out eventually. As long as we're still below that EMA, I think there's a chance to see lower prices. Now this is a very aggressive downtrend, so I'm not expecting large pullbacks, but again, if the market does break out of this congestion or range that we're in, we could see a nice move up to that $60 level, and that's right where the EMA is, which we have not tested in a long time. So even if we do break out towards the EMA, we could get the same thing like we did in the past right here, where we came up to the EMA, touched it, and then started to trend down again. So this chart is still looking bearish. There is some indecision because we are near uncharted territory. There's nothing on the left side of the chart. This is new price levels that this stock has not experienced. So we're going to see a lot of indecision, a lot of volatility. I would be expecting lower prices. I don't think we have seen the bottom yet, and that's probably just a smart move to do. So that's everything I have for Unity. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.